apply some falsies. I have been wanting to do this video for so long, and here I am finally able to do it. Anyways, I thought I would make this video because I remember trying to put on eyelashes when I was first 16 years old, and it was so hard. It takes so much practice, so just remember that practice makes perfect, so don't give up. I know that it seems like I will never be able to put on eyelashes, but you can. List a bunch of my favorite eyelash brands, glues, tweezers, all stuff like that in the bottom bar below, so definitely check that out. So I really hope you guys find this video helpful, and if you want to see how I applied some lashes, go ahead and keep watching. I just want to let you guys know that I have already started with some mascara. That way when you look down or you look up or you look straight ahead, you will not be able to see your real lashes underneath. So by having just a really light coat of mascara will make such a huge difference. I also want to let you guys know that today I'm going to be using the Sofie Bella lashes. It's two sisters and they came out with their own lashes. So when I seen their styles, I just want to try them out, and they've quickly become my favorite go-to lashes. So these were the lashes that I wanted to use today, just to show you how to apply a more thicker band. Not extremely thick, but they are thicker than, I would have to say, than like the Ardell ones. This is like your absolute first time putting on lashes. I would definitely recommend that you start with something a little bit thinner. I will give you guys an up-close look of both of these lashes so that way you can take a look at the bands and really see the difference of them. But these Sofie Bella ones are super easy to apply. I feel like if you kind of practice with like a thicker band, you can really put on any kind of lash band. So here guys, I just wanted to show you how I was taking them off. I used my tweezers and I grabbed one corner, the very tip of it, and then I will do the other inner corner, the very tip of it as well. You want to be extremely gentle when you are removing eyelashes. Here it looks like I may be pulling hard, but in fact I am being really gentle because you really do not want to mess up the form of the lash band, nor do you want to like rip out any of the hairs. So just take your time doing it. It's a tedious process, but you will be so glad that you did it patiently. So once I have it completely off, I am just kind of bending it just so that way it can conform to my eye shape a little bit easier. Now without any glue, I'm going to just prop them right on top of my lid. And what I like to do is I have my mirror here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt my mirror up like this, and I'm going to be looking down. This is the easiest way that I find to do this. So I'm setting my mirror down and I'm looking down into my mirror, and then I'm just going to be taking my lash. You could use your fingers or your tweezers, and I'm just going to be plopping them right down onto the center, even though they're without any glue, because then by looking down you can kind of see if they're too long, if they're going to be poking you. And right away I see that this inner corner right here is way too long. Just by looking down I can see that. I just want to cut from the end lash part. In this case with these lashes, they did have just a little bit of extra just band at the front of it, so I just went ahead and snipped those. Otherwise, with any other lashes, pretty much you always want to just clip the end of the band. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to look back down into my mirror, place this starting towards the center of my lid, looking down. That way I could see how the length is. I just want to get an idea. I'm going to trim just a little bit more because the most uncomfortable feeling in the world is having your lashes poke you in the eye. I hate that feeling. So this is what I'm doing now. Right after I cut it, I'm going again to kind of round it out a little bit. Perfect. That way it keeps its shape, so that way it could go around your eye pretty easily. So for today, I'm not doing any eyeliner on my eyes. So I'm going to be using a clear gel. This one is a blue duo one. If you are doing black eyeliner, I would recommend that you do your eyeliner first. Pop on your lashes, make sure the glue is completely dry, and then I would go on top after your lashes are applied and just touch up the black liner, just so that way you can really hide the band and then any glue that hasn't dried yet. The one that I'm using today is this clear white one because this is going to dry clear. This is a really good one if you are just doing lashes and not doing eyeliner. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to put this on just like a clear surface, just something like this. I'm just going to plop a little bit out. Usually I would do this about 5 minutes before I'm ready to put on my eyelashes, just so that way it can start to get tacky. You have to wait about 15 to 30 seconds for your eyelash glue to get tacky before you apply it, because I promise you it will make such a big difference. If you put on the eyelash with that wet glue, the eyelash is going to just slip and slide all over your eyelid and it will take forever to dry. So I'm going to pick up the glue with the edge of my tweezers right here. And I'm just going to lightly apply the glue. I recommend that you put a little bit extra glue on the two corners, just so that way you don't run the risk of the two little ends plopping up. So I have my lash glue, just a really thin layer, nothing too thick, and I put a little bit extra on both ends. Just let this dry for about 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing, is look down into my mirror, and I'm going to use my tweezers, and I'm going to grab them by the center of the lash. To apply these lashes first by placing them right in the center, and then I will connect the two ends. So just look down for about 10 more seconds, just to give the glue a couple seconds to dry. That way when you look up, the glue does not move or budge. So I'm just going to stay looking down for a second. And I'm just taking like the tips of my fingers and just pushing this to my lash line. You want to try to get it as closest to your lash line as possible. Meanwhile, I'm taking the flat side of my tweezers and just pressing down. Very, very lightly. Go ahead and let this eye finish drying, and then I will show you guys what I like to do after that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys me applying the this eye. Applied, this eye is still drying a little bit, but I just want to show you guys how you guys can kind of mesh your lashes with your false lashes. That way you don't have your lashes like sticking out straight or anything. If you do have naturally like super straight lashes, I would recommend curling your lashes just a little bit. You don't want anything like too crimped, or else your false lashes are just it's gonna be a lot harder for them to lay nice and flat on yours. So now at this point, I'm just waiting for this eye to dry, but with this eye, I'm just going to take my thumb and my pointer finger, look down and press my lashes and the false lashes together. You don't want to pull them or tug them, literally just press them against each other. And then I will just kind of fluff them up a little bit. And this is how you know the glue is completely dry, is when they don't even move. If you want to, you can definitely put on like a super light coat of mascara. I usually never do. I just usually leave them the way they are. If I do put mascara on, I will literally just take the brush and just press them against each other. Otherwise, I don't like to, because then it can cause your false lashes just to kind of like clump. I mean, first off, these lashes are gorgeous. Look at these. I just love them, how full they are. They wing out towards the edges. They're just really, really beautiful lashes. I really hope this video was helpful for you guys and that you guys learned something. Hopefully I made it easy enough for you guys to do it. Just remember, practice makes perfect. This is not my first time putting on eyelashes. I've been putting on eyelashes, or trying to, since I was like 16 in high school. I remember I would try to put them on and do like 15 minutes in the morning, like, oh, I could do this. It doesn't look that hard, but it is hard. So practice makes perfect. I remember messing up my eyelashes so bad. I did not have time to like take it off, take the glue off, put on mascara. So I just wore glasses to school that day, and yeah, hopefully no one looked at me straight in the eye. But yeah, it definitely takes a lot of practice, so just keep practicing. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye!